These traders at the Central Business District of Accra will soon be evicted, arrested and prosecuted. What is their crime? The Regional Coordinating Council says their choice to sell on the streets and pavements is unlawful.
Campaign time, busy road. I no money card besi. MPP card, I had see no money campaign now. What to say? About to abandon baby. Now me, I do not say to abandon via. Not for the one who say higher busy road. Yeah, I attract
to the market in Pacho higher man, quiet me. Accra Markets Association, mini baby, me. Ah, near Tanny Van Collet, no man, they fifty. I don't call in and call school. What for new baby?
Could their reasons be accurate? The news team visited the biggest market in Accra, the Accra Market, to ascertain if there is inadequate space to accommodate these traders.
They said there's no shed. They should come and see.
Can you show us some of the sheds that
we have a lot of shed? Because of that, people have put their containers there and using them as a warehouse. Why did they pack their things after closing?
So they sell by the streets in the evening, then they bring
they
them
will come and pack their things in the market.
Okay.
We know they also have to eat, but they should do it reasonable.
Okay.
Even you cannot testify with that. You can't get any place to pass.
Okay. But there's one question. If all those on the streets are coming inside, is there going to be space in the market?
We have a lot of space to eat at. AMA have a capacity to accommodate. AMA have the capacity to accommodate. They should come inside the market so that all of us can sell something small.
At the time of visit, some traders had their belongings inside the market but had left to trade on the pavements.
There's someone here, but most people look at what they are putting in
Obviously,
here.
someone who sells tomatoes.
Exactly.
Onions.
So even with this new mayor, we are planning and we are having some sharing ideas to see. You see, normally we are tenants, you see, to the assembly, but there's certain things that most people doesn't know. When you are leaving or you are no more, AME have to take back the space and give it to people who are in need of it. When we go to the annex, for instance, I can show you some quit notice. Even at my end, we have some quick notice that after this Easter, we wanted to make an announcement like a week or two. Then we are going to place them on the empty places so that if no one comes in, then with the help of the assembly, we reallocate it to someone else.
Could these traders be running away from what they have to pay to the Metropolitan Assembly for acquiring a space within the market?
You can talk to AME and check their books and see the number of people that are not paying license because they are not using the shares. They are not using the tables. Because of that, the AMA cannot get their money. If you are in the market and you are paying for the table, the AMA will get a lot of money.
The leadership had shown the team a number of sheds that had been put up to accommodate about 250 traders each, but says some of them still wish to be on the pavements.
Where we are standing now is shed 9. We were at shed 8. That one was started by the former mayor, Ni Ajisua, and it has been completed, and he started this. But when the mayor came, she also took over, and then she wanted to complete it in time so that you can see the contractors is at work, so that by the next month, at least within a month time, they have to finish with this one, so that they are also thinking for the traders, so that those from shed 9 that are moved to shed 8 will move in, and then so that there will be more spaces for people to move from the roadside, and then they are adding up another shed which is not part of the original design.
He also says the assembly is putting in efforts to contain all the traders in the market. Speaking at the commissioning of the Operation Clean Your Frontage Secretariat, the Greater Accra Regional Minister Henry Korte reiterated the need for traders at the Central Business District to relocate into designated markets, while the Korle Klote Assembly works to provide market spaces for hawkers along the streets of Odona.
Traders operating at unauthorized places should move to designated places to conduct their business without fail. So let me The bylaw has been passed, and by the grace of God, next week, when the city response team swings into action, they will issue you with a summons and you will pay. If you don't pay, well, they'll take you to court. Let me also use the opportunity to appeal to traders doing business along the Odo River and Circle and its environs. I've heard that they have given us an ultimatum of 2 weeks that they will come to the streets. Respectfully, I want to send them a warning or a notice. They won't even last for 1 week. A place has been found for them. The MCE is busily working on the place, and we entreat all of them to go to that area and do business. We would not allow anybody to sell on the streets. I repeat, would not allow anybody to sell on the streets.